Before the video you are about to watch starts, I would like to proudly announce that we are officially partnered with Underdog Athletics. Underdog Athletics is a Christian clothing company, but the thing is, it's not even just a clothing company, it is a clothing company for Christian athletes. You can go browse their store. They have many different types of clothing. They have shirts, they got pants, they got shorts, they got freaking wristbands, they have athletic wear. You want some wristbands? They got it. You want some sleeves? They got it. You can even go to their website, and if you play a specific sport yourself, you can shop by your own sport. They have stuff for it. So there'll be a link in the description, ladies and gentlemen. Please go to Underdog Athletics, and any time you make a purchase, please use the code BradyJanovich to get a discount on any purchase that you make. Without any further ado, let's get to the video. Fine. Let's talk about it. So, I made a predictions video for WrestleMania 41. It ended up not getting posted because there was a lot of just technical crap and the video just would not look as good as I wanted it to be. So I ended up just not posting the video. So lovely. So, yeah, this is just going to be my WrestleMania 41 reactions is all this is going to be. I'm going to be telling you guys my honest picks, who I was going with in this match, and then we'll tally up at the end just to see how many I got wrong and how many I got right. So without any further ado, let's get it. So the first match of WrestleMania was the World Heavyweight Championship match, Jey Uso versus Gunther. I had picked Jey Uso to win this match because I was like, there's no way Jey's going to lose like a 7th world title match in a row? Like, there's no way they're going to let that happen. And Jey did win by making Gunther tap out. I'll give this match a solid, like, 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. It's just, the ending is what really kind of messed with me a little, because I don't have the biggest issue in the world with Jey making Gunther tap out. I don't think Gunther should have tapped out. I think he should have passed out. That would have been a better way to go about it. And I don't like that Jey made Gunther tap in like 5 seconds either after the hold was actually like in. I really don't. Wasn't the biggest fan of that. But yeah, Jey versus Gunther. Give it a 7 out of 10. I love Jey Uso, as you guys obviously know. Gunther versus Jey, 7 out of 10. Next up, we had the we had the World Heavyweight Tag Team Championship match between the New Day and the War Raiders. I did choose the War Raiders to win this match. Then again, seriously, I'm happy everyone else was on the same train as me. Dude, this match could have been on Monday Night Raw. I'm so serious. They would have much rather had this match on WrestleMania rather than the SmackDown match not be at WrestleMania. Like, Hunter, what are you cooking? You're burning down the kitchen, gosh dang it. 4 out of 10 match. I'm so serious, dude. I was not interested in that match whatsoever. Next up, we had El Grande Americano taking on, who originally at the time was supposed to be Rey Mysterio, but then ended up being Rey Fenix. I did actually have Rey Fenix winning this match because I thought he was actually going to unmask Chad Gable, but didn't end up happening. So, I mean, honestly, I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10. I thought it was a really good match. Next up was Jade Cargill versus Naomi. I'll give this match a solid, like, 6 out of 10. It wasn't a bad match by any means. It's just there was a lot of what looked to be Jade not knowing what she was doing, and Naomi kind of, like, really directing her, and Jade kind of, like, really, like, waiting prolonged times to wait for a spot to happen. Like, Naomi could have been like at the very bottom of the post of the turnbuckle. She could have been at the very bottom one, and Jade's already standing there, leg dazed like this, waiting for something to happen when she could very obviously get some offense in. You know what I mean? So overall, not a bad match. I really like Jade, so I'm happy she won this one. I think this was the right winner in this match. Yeah, 6 out of 10. Oh, also, I realized I just didn't say it then. Yeah, I picked Jade to win, so I think I'm 2-2 on that one. Next up, we have LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. I actually had LA Knight winning this match just because I didn't think they would have him drop the belt like 2 months after just getting it back, but obviously I don't know ball. I am so okay though with Jacob winning the match and winning the U.S. title. Dude, I'm so okay with that, and I'm so serious. Dude, I am absolutely okay with WWE strapping a rocket to this dude and just shooting him to the moon. I am so okay with that. I love Jacob. I'll give this match a solid 8 out of 10. I'll be so serious, dude. Aside from this was a really good match, dude. Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair for the Women's Championship. I had Tiffany winning this match, so that brings my total back to 3-3, I think. I had Tiffany winning this match, and thankfully did. 5 out of 10. I very well could go 4 out of 10 as well. Yeah, this was just not a great match. It got to a point where it honestly looked like they were just kind of calling spots the entire time. And they both were very obviously exhausted by near the end of the match. And it just made the match look sloppy. So, yeah, solid 5 out of 10. Next up, and to finish off night 1 of WrestleMania, we have the match of Mania, just while we're here. We have the match of Mania. The men's triple threat match, Seth freaking Rollins versus Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. Dude, we got to hear This Fire Burns for the first time in a decade and a half. I was so excited. Funny enough, I actually did have Seth Rollins winning this match. I was so convinced that he was going to win this match. I also did kind of predict that at the end, Paul would align himself with Seth Rollins, and those things did happen. Dude, 9 out of 10 for this match. I'm very close to putting it out of 10 out of 10. I understand the ending was predictable. This is the thing about wrestling fans don't understand. Predictable does not equal bad. Kicking off night 2, we had the women's triple threat match between Io Sky, Bianca Belair, and Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship, with Io Sky picking up the victory. I did have Io Sky winning this match as well. I just figured with the amount of the way they were pushing her around and just all the crap they were doing to her, it was kind of obvious she was going to win. But once again, predictable does not mean bad. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. They knocked it out of the park once again. Everyone's selling was top tier. There was very minimal botches during that match. And it was just an overall great match between the three, dude. Next up, we had the Sin City street fight between Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre, with Drew McIntyre coming out on top. I did predict Drew McIntyre to win this match, and I'm absolutely ecstatic that he did. Dude, he needed this win. He needed this win. I don't care what you say to try and argue with the wall. He needed this win. I'll give this match a solid 7 out of 10. It was not a bad match by any means. It's just 7 out of 10 just kind of feels right for this match. Next up, we had the Fatal 4-Way for the Intercontinental Championship between Penta, Braun Breaker, Dom Mysterio, and Finn Balor, I did actually predict Dom Mysterio to win this match. Dude, I freaking knew it. That crowd pop was insane when Dom won, dude. Dom is so unbelievably over with the crowd right now. It's honestly phenomenal to see because that dude freaking earned it. Dude, I'll give this match a solid 8 out of 10. It was a really good match from all 4 participants, dude. Yeah, 8 out of 10. Next up, we had the Randy Orton mystery opponent match, which turned out to be Joe Hendry, which I was absolutely okay with. Everyone else hates this match just because they're like,
oh, Joe Hendry will never become a catchphrase.
They made the TNA look awful because they just squashed his champion.
Do you guys not understand that Randy was going to have a squash match no matter who he faced? Rightfully so. I predicted Randy Orton to win whatever match he was going to be in. Whether it was Rusev, Aleister Black, apparently Jeff Hardy actually was originally supposed to be the person, which is kind of upsetting now that I think about it. But yeah, solid 5 out of 10 match. It wasn't really anything special. Randy got a pretty cool out of nowhere RKO. Yeah, 5 out of 10. Logan Paul defeated AJ Styles. I chose AJ Styles. 4 out of 10. I didn't really care for this match either. Logan Paul cheating to win in another freaking match that he's in is just stupid. They need to have him win a match without cheating at least once in his entire career. Next up, we had Lara Valkyria and her mystery tag team partner versus Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan for the women's tag titles, who mystery partner turned out to be Becky Lynch, which actually was pretty freaking cool. Now, I actually chose Liv and Raquel to win this match just because I figured, I'm like, if WWE wants to have a really good women's tag team, they need to keep the belts on Liv and Raquel. Whoa, excuse me. But, they lost. The match was 6 out of 10, I guess I'd go with. I don't really know. I like the match, don't get me wrong. It wasn't bad by any means. It's just, eh. And the finale, the match that was been advertised for months. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship. I sadly did choose John Cena to win. Yeah. I am so unbelievably serious when I say this. And I'm not just being a butthurt Cody fan, because as you guys should hopefully know, massive Cena guy right here, massive Cena guy. This match gets a 3 out of 10. I am so serious, and no, I'm not being a butthurt Cody fan about it. The match was so slow. Like, there's so many things wrong with this match. I don't know where to start. The match was so slow because Cena is dang near 50. He can't put on this kind of a match that he did whenever he was 26. 2. Where was The Rock? Where was The Rock? 3. Travis Scott. Travis Scott will forever be part of one of the biggest monumental things to ever happen at WWE. And Travis Scott will forever be in that picture. 4. They made Cody, and this is my main gripe. This is my main gripe. They made Cody look like such a bum. Like such a rookie. Like such a child. Like he didn't know what he was doing. Just a couple months ago, Cody Rhodes was getting ready to kill AJ Styles with some steel steps, and now he doesn't want to freaking smack John Cena with the belt? When John Cena's done severely worse than what AJ's done? Cody kicked out of 4 attitude adjustments. One, mind you, being an avalanche attitude adjustment, and a second one being after he got smacked his head twice off of an exposed turnbuckle. He kicked out of 4 AAs. But he kicks out of 4 AAs, but loses when he gets low blowed and gets smacked with the title. He loses? Really? I saw that on Twitter. Bobby Roode apparently was the one that produced that match. Bobby, pull up to my house. Me and you were going to have a conversation. 3 out of 10. I'm giving it a 3 because I'm so happy John Cena got number 17 and broke Ric Flair's record. I am so happy. The thing is, this did not feel like WrestleMania. It felt like I had just watched a bad episode of Monday Night Raw. I am so serious. This did not feel like WrestleMania. It felt like I had just finished watching a bad episode of Monday Night Raw. Overall, WrestleMania as a whole, dude, I'd give it like a 4 out of 10. Like, and the only thing that's like, I'll be nice, and I'll give it a 5 out of 10. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. You're only getting a 5 because of those 2 triple threat matches, the women's and the men's. If those were not on the card, this would be one of the worst WrestleManias of all time. And not even just viewed by me, by literally everybody. This would be one of the worst WrestleManias of all time. Just, Backlash better be good. Because if Backlash is also bad, we might need to start having a conversation about Triple H. I'm just saying.